Hi folks, Chris Anderson with Mount Comfort RV. We're going to do a quick video on this on the outside, and then we'll spend some time and do a real detailed one on the inside. So this is a trade-in. This is one of those coaches that I promise you will not be here long. Everybody always asks me, Chris, I want one that somebody else took the hit on. You may have heard me say that before, but I say that because people, that's what a lot of people are looking for. This coach is basically brand new. It's a 2018 Allegro open road, I'm sorry, Allegro Red, and it's a 37 PA floor plan for those of you keeping score at home. Now this is used. The customer bought this from me last year. Loved RVing, loved Tiffin, decided he was going to spend a lot more time in the coach, and he actually came back in, got a bigger Tiffin. So that's what happened here. This coach has 1,800 miles on it. So when I say it's practically brand new, I promise you it looks brand new. So real quick around the outside, we'll start up front here with the generator. This has the upgraded 8 kW Onan diesel generator. You can tell how tired it is. It has like 101 hours on it. You can tell how quiet it is. It's running right now. The generator doesn't pull out, but the door to get to it does. So let's walk around the door side of the coach here. Obviously, you're going to have backup and side cameras on this coach. The side cameras are up on the mirror. We have dual fuel fill. You can fill from either side. Unlike a lot of other coaches in this price point, this actually has aluminum rims on it. A lot of them you're going to find will have the steel wheels with the wheel cover. So nice, shiny aluminum wheels. You can see your propane tank hidden right back in there, and your hydraulic pump. If we come back another bay, we have a very large pass-through and a storage tray that goes out either side. And then behind that, we have another large pass-through. There is no storage tray optioned in on this one. It kind of gives you more height when you don't have it. We have an outside LG television. Okay, moving back, that's your freshwater fill down here. That's one way to fill your fresh water. It's a gravity fill. You can also fill it on the opposite side of the coach. So our chassis batteries and chassis disconnect are in this compartment. Just a little bit of storage here, and electronics here, and a little bit of storage here. These are all, I love Tiffin's doors. They're all aircraft aluminum. They're all insulated. They shut nice. I figured that would bounce back on me just to make a fool out of me. But no, they almost always slam real easy on the first try. Come back here, we have a 10,000 pound tow hitch, and it will tow 10,000 plus pounds. The coach is capable of carrying more than 10,000 pounds. I guess the weak point is the hitch, but where a lot of diesel pushers, you would have them, they would only tow 5,000 pounds. Actually, this tows 10. There's a one-piece fiberglass roof on this coach as well. Little bitty storage compartment back here, because of course the engine's back here. You can see this one is where you have your 50 amp shore power cord. And I don't know if you're noticing those lights coming on. They're actually motion detector lights, so when you open the door they do come on. And that has a transfer switch with a surge protector built into it. This is where we fill our DEF, diesel exhaust fluid. We come forward to the wet bay. Here's our whole house water filtration system. This is another place where we can fill our fresh water tank. Our water pump is in here. This is obviously where our dump valve is as well. They even put the little guy down there for the Purell hand sanitizer. Hot and cold water out here to wash up with. All that good stuff. Now we're gonna skip past these next two compartments pretty quickly just because we've already seen them from the other side. And then over here we actually have our house batteries, Duracells in this case, and there's 4 house batteries on this coach. Our house disconnect, master disconnect is right here. And then when we move forward, there's our exhaust pipe for our generator, and we have some chassis circuit breakers in here. This is something that Tiffin is really big on. Wherever they can, they use circuit breakers, even on the 12-volt side, instead of using fuses. It's just easier. Anybody that's ever sat there, either with a test light and testing individual fuses, or worse yet, one by one, pulling them out and checking them, it can be a real pain in the butt. If one of these circuit breakers is blown, they stick out an extra ½ inch. You can tell from a mile away that it's blown. All right. Let's take this show on the road. Oh, I forgot, automotively bonded windshield. Look at that. So that's where a lot of coaches will use what we call an H gasket, and the window floats in the front. Those historically were a problem. A lot of times they wouldn't float very well, and if you get your coach in a little bit of a twist, you can pop a corner of a windshield out. That was always a real pain in the butt. So Tiffin went to putting steel in their front fiberglass cap and bonding the windshield automotively to that, and basically eliminated windshield problems. All right, without further ado, let's quit getting wet out here. It's just sprinkling a little. I don't mind, but Tony's whining, and let's go inside.
Wish I had a totes. Wish I had a totes.
Why? Because totes open so easily, reliably.
Okay, we're inside. The slides are closed. I know a lot of people like to see these videos that we do when the slides are in, so you see what you have. So let's take a look at the walkway. This chair is not all the way back, but we could gain another inch or two if I push that back, but there's still plenty of room here to go through. You can turn around. Plenty of walkway here, plenty of walkway here. Easy into the bathroom. Okay, and then you can even get into the refrigerator and the pantry and to the bed. So pretty good walkway through this coach, but better than most, I'll say, as far as diesel pushers when they squeeze you from both sides. Now I want to address an issue that we've been having. First of all, thank you everyone that follows us on our page and watches our videos and clicks the like button, which you should do right now. We do appreciate that, but we have come up with a little bit of an issue that I want to address. There's an individual, you may have seen him. I'll have Tony put his face up over here.
Check out this sink. We'll throw it in for free.
His name's Travis. Now Travis was originally hired to be my stunt double. Whenever we want to do a video of someone falling off of a roof, getting hit by a Winnebago, anything like that, that's what he was hired for. But he's kind of gotten out of hand, and he's doing videos trying to play off the fact that he's got a bald head and a beard, but his beard's really kind of long and out of control. I don't know what's going on with that. But at any rate, I want you to know that don't get confused when you see one of my videos, you want to buy the coach that I'm pitching, please come in, ask for Chris. Now, if you do happen to see one of Travis's videos, it's okay, still come in and ask for Chris. It works either way. All right, moving on. Let's get this coach opened up, and we'll show you what this bus looks like wide open. All right, we are opened up, we are lit up. Let's take a look. We'll start at the front and work our way back from there. We're going to start with the cockpit area. Now, first thing you notice when you come up here, this is on a Freightliner chassis. Okay, Freightliner custom chassis. They do a wonderful job with chassis. This is a full air ride, full air brake coach. So we definitely are going to have a nice ride and easy braking and safe. And like I said, it'll tow 10,000 pounds, that type of thing. We're on the 360 horsepower Cummins engine with 800 foot-pounds of torque. For those of you that need specs. We do have, of course, as I mentioned, we have backup cameras and side cameras on this coach. In fact, if you turn on your turn signal, that's all you have to do to activate the side cameras. Now, you really can't see a whole lot in these right now because the slides are open. That's not exactly how we'd go down the road, but I figured since our engine was running, we'd go ahead and show you some of that as well. And while I'm at it, let me bump that, come up here real quick, and Tony, if you can, get a shot of that little screen there. That says 1,866.9 miles. It'll probably say 1867 by the time I park it out on the lot again later. If you are looking for a brand new coach at a slightly used price, this is an excellent, excellent opportunity. All right, we'll go over some of the controls here that you might have. First of all, we have nice adjustable arms on these chairs. They're very comfortable. You see some wires hanging out down here. Okay, that's not a mistake. They have this coach all pre-prepped for like a CB if somebody wanted to add that. Now, not too many people use CBs anymore, but if that's what floats your boat, we can certainly do that. Our transmission selector switch is right over here. And then we have auxiliary start, which is like jumper cables. When you run your batteries dead, you can start your coach off that as long as you didn't run both sets of batteries dead. Power and heated mirrors. This is our little toggle switch that controls that screen that we showed you the mileage on. There's a lot of menus and checklists that you can go through and use that to scroll through them. ICC flashes your lights at truckers and such to thank them for letting you in a lane. Nice little communication flash there. And then our exhaust brake on and off is right here. We do have a cup holder and fully automatic leveling jacks. This is auto leveling, so press of one button, the coach levels itself. Headlight and wiper control is to the driver's left on the console. We do have our touchscreen radio up here. Our step cover can be controlled from here or from the passenger seat. Driver's fans, which are these fans right up there. There we go. Get your own personal fan. Technically it's a defroster fan, but nobody uses it for that. Solar shade is a shade down on the front windshield. It kind of looks like this one to my left. Okay, it's the screen type. You can still kind of see through it. And then night shade is what we have down. That's the white shade in the front. Generator control, map light, and radio. The radio switch makes it so when the key is off, you can actually have your radio run off of your house battery. So you could, even though your ignition's off, you could use this as your home stereo if you wanted to. I like the fact that they bring some wood up into the dash area, and they put a nice power outlet right here front and center. Okay. Nice little cubby, and look at that, nice cabinetry. Thing with Tiffin is you're always going to have a fiberglass roof. You're always going to have all solid wood cabinetry. They don't do any type of wrapped cabinetry whatsoever. Both driver and passenger seats are power, and they both have incliners in them when you spin them around, and they will rotate around as well. This coach has the MCD style shades all the way through it. That means every window has a screen for during the daytime you can pull down. Those are nice because you can still kind of see out through it and see what's going on outside. But at night, when you light it up in here, it wouldn't be very private. So they also, each window also has a privacy shade like the white one in the front windshield. In fact, I'm going to pull this one down because the light sometimes messes with our camera a little bit. Over here to the passenger side, oh, there's two of them I need to pull down. There we go. We'll get this coach set up right. There's step cover, map light, your porch light out on your awning, and your passenger fan right there is right here, as well as a nice cup holder. All right, let's get a little more into this floor plan. On this side, we have a large slide out that has a very long sofa on it. I mean, that is a stretch out and watch the football game type sofa if I've ever seen one, and there are seat belts underneath there. Plus you have a recliner here that is freestanding, and you could pull that out at any point into the middle of the room if you want. Now, your windows are all boxed in. Again, beautiful hardwood here. And this coach does have multiplex lighting, so you can go to any one of these panels and control the lighting in many different areas of the coach. That's a wonderful feature. My favorite part of it is when you walk in or out of the coach. If I've been out wandering the campground at night and I walk in this coach, it's completely dark. Hang on, I can emulate completely dark. There's completely dark. I can walk in this coach, and instead of walking into a dark coach, I just hit one button and it turns on all of the ceiling lights. So how nice is that to walk in and just hit one master light switch and the whole coach is lit up. Also the opposite when you're leaving. Hey, I'm going out for a little while. I don't have to go through and touch every button in every little area. I hit the master light switch on the way out the door and we're good to go. Over to the booth area here, this is obviously the booth dinette. This one does turn into a bed as well. Really nice solid surface on the table, so that's easy to clean and easy to take care of. We do have USB right here on the wall, so any of our toys that we want to charge can be done. And then we also have storage in each one of these under the booth, and that's the tools for your central vac. By the way, this coach has a central vac. It's nice when the coach gives me cues. This is a polished porcelain tile floor, and other than a little bit of dust bunnies here and there, this coach is clean. I mean, this is a nice bus for somebody. Let's start going through some of the upper cabinetry. I'm going to start here, and I'll just kind of do a big circle around as we go through. We have our books and manuals that came with the coach are in there. I found a dog biscuit. You hungry, Tony?
No.
Okay, I did find one. So obviously this coach has not been through cleanup yet, but like I said, it's very clean. It looks new. We have storage up above here, and it passes through. That's all one compartment there, so if you had any longer items, they'd fit in here. All right. And then over the other side, let's go over here. And I'll open these up and let you get a shot. Really good storage above the dinette there. All right, let Tony get all of these in above the driver's compartment. If you saw that box in that previous compartment where it said tire minder, this coach does not come with a tire pressure monitoring system. That was something the previous owner had, and I happen to know we transferred that to his new bus. So the boxes, you can have the box, you can't have the tire pressure monitoring. You're gonna have to buy one of those on your own. All right, let's do a 360 here, Tony, and take a look at this. We have a beautiful fireplace and a nice LG television. If it's not real cold outside, 50 degrees or so, you can actually heat most of this coach off of the fireplace, which the advantage of that is, if you're in a campground, you're paying for your nightly camping rate. Electricity is probably included, unless you're doing like a long-term stay. Electricity is usually included in your nightly rate, so you might as well heat your coach with their electricity instead of your propane. 30-inch residential convection microwave. It looks like it was never used. It may have been, but it looks like it was never used. Adjustable shelves, and that shelf is lined. Okay, let me close some of these. I love what Tiffin does with their backsplashes and the fact that they put the outlet in the backsplash. There are some other companies out there, some of them that we carry, that put the plug in the bottom of the cabinet, and that's okay. I just think it's a little better actually in the backsplash. That's a little more like it would be at home. I don't know about you, but I don't have too many outlets on the bottom side of my cabinets at home. I like that setup better. All right, let's take a look at some drawers. 1, 2, 3. Nice big drawers. Below the cooktop, this is a 3-burner undermount cooktop. Look at that, the dividers are wood and built in. Okay, these come off and stow down below, but that's a 3-burner cooktop. Then the sink. Stainless double bowl sink with a pull-out sprayer. There we go. And then we have storage below that as well. Look at that. There's your big pots and pans storage. There's even a little cubby over there for like your Corian countertop covers here. And then more drawers. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, now the thing that sells this floor plan, well, before I get into that, we'll do the refrigerator. This is a huge refrigerator for this size coach. For a 37-footer, this is a huge residential refrigerator. Of course, this does run off of the inverter. And then take a look at our pantry. ×2. All right. What sells this coach is the fact it's a 37-foot floor plan. Not everybody wants, and we've talked about this before, not everybody wants the 43 and 45-foot diesel pushers, but they want that type of space. You know, they're fine if I could create a motorhome that was 20 feet on the outside but 45 feet on the inside. Everybody's happy with that, but I haven't got around to building that just yet. So there's only so many different ways we can put everything in this size box. But Tiffin got very creative. Bath and a half is very popular in a lot of floor plans right now, and one of the things people like about a bath and a half floor plan is that rear bathroom is usually significant. Well, this is not a bath and a half floor plan, but the bathroom is significant. It's large. You have dual vanities, plenty of room in and around the toilet, a good sized shower, definitely bigger than most when it comes to the shower. Great storage in here. I'm going to open up some of the storage and let Tony get a shot of all of this. There's 3 drawers like that. I don't think I need to open all 3. And look at the size of that medicine cabinet. That's 3 times the size of my medicine cabinet at home. And a little more storage up above the toilet. Towel rack's already in place. This, and of course a fantastic fan as well. This is what sells this coach, is the bathroom. It has a bathroom like a bath and a half floor plan, yet it's a 37-footer, and it's very spacious throughout. So you can either come down the hallway in front of the refrigerator into the bedroom, or you can do what I just did, which is come through the walk-through bath. You get in here, even though we're a 37-footer with a large bathroom, we still squeezed a king-size bed in here with room on either side of it. You do have power outlets for USB there, and then Tony, if you bring the camera on around just a little bit, you're going to see a 110 outlet right there below the light switch on either side of the bed. Now, one thing I always caution people on, don't pull on this. I don't know how many times I've seen people out here just yanking on these. It's a slider. Stackable, Splendid washer and dryer. There's a ceiling fan in this coach. And even though there is a step up back here, again, I'm 5'9" or so, I still have room to stand up here. If you're 6'5", you're gonna have to duck a little. Okay, you come back in here, you see motion detector light that came on right on cue. Nice wardrobe all the way across. You do have more circuit breakers in there as well, not fuses, circuit breakers. And then a very large bedroom TV. That thing's at least 32 inches. Might be a 40, but it's at least 32. Okay. Here's where our controls for the whole coach are. This is our DVD theater system in here. This coach does have an in-motion satellite dish on the roof, and you can add a satellite receiver back here. It can be DirecTV or Dish Network, either one. We'll tune it however you want. Look at the laundry hamper. I love the laundry hamper, just because most coaches don't have it. All right, and then we're gonna look at some storage. 1 drawer, 2 drawer, and look at this. Big drawers. All right. Storage under the bed, and again, it's significant storage underneath the bed. Hope that comes out. It's a little dark down there. So that's what we're looking at. So a lot of Tiffin people are familiar with the 37PA. It's a floor plan that's been around for a while. This one, like I said, 1,800 miles. It is like new. We will make sure that everything works and demonstrate that for you before you leave here. You're going to have an opportunity to buy this. Basically, technically it's used, but you're basically buying a new coach at a used price. There's definitely still some warranty left on this coach. I know the entire chassis warranty is still remaining on here. There may be even some house warranty on there as well. I can check into that for you. I hope you've enjoyed this walkthrough. Any questions, please don't forget to ask for me, not that other guy. Please ask for me, and we'll take it from there. My name's Chris Anderson. Thank you for watching.